What's happening, YT family? It's your man ELI coming to you with another KVA video. Stop minimalizing yourself, man. Stop making what the fuck you seen, what you do, not worthy of being celebrated, bruh. So, like, I remember when I first started my personal training journey, man, and I remember when I first got in tune with going to the gym regularly and posting on it on social media and stuff like that, right? And it's interesting enough. Like what my mentor always tells me is once you start to make changes in your life, the people who are supposed to be in your life will expose themselves, and the people who shouldn't be in your life will expose themselves as well. And I noticed, like, on that journey, and I started at probably 2000, 2020 now. Started around 2000, let's say 18, late 2018. So I started to notice, man, a lot of my friends and even my family members were starting to definitely treat me a lot different, right? You know, when when you start paying attention to how people reacting toward you, when they say things like, "Oh, so how's your little business doing? Little business, right?" Or, "Oh yeah, that Cobra thing that you do," or your little channel that you got going on. How's that going? And I used to always see that as like a backhand compliment. Even if like I used to always tell people I'm not really a fan of compliments too much. It's just not my thing. I always see, I don't know, I'm weird like that. Like I'm cool with one compliment, but after like two or three, now it's like, all right, bro, it's I it's my radar is up. Something's going on. You being a little too fishy. But I noticed that, man, like people are gonna try to like make everything you do so small, right? Everything you do so small. They're not, you know, a celebrity could do the same shit that you do, and they'll be quick to say, like something that's very interesting to me is a lot of people you see, and a lot of people who talk about business or talk about any entrepreneurship or anything. Majority of these people have the tools and have family members, close family members, relatives who actually own a business, and they don't even shop with their own cousins, bruh. They don't even shop with their own aunties, their own uncles. Their uncles own a shirt business, and they haven't bought a shirt. Their cousin has an auto mechanic shop, but they go somewhere else to get their oil changes. Their nephew, like me, has a YouTube channel, has is a personal trainer. I don't have merch yet, but that should be coming on the way soon. And even then, bro, no, none of my family members, invest in me. Everything I'm doing on my own, and I have no problem with that. But what I'm really mean to say is, you gotta make yourself seem larger than life, bro. You gotta make yourself seem like you the shit. You gotta walk around here with that attitude that I'm worthy of being celebrated just like everybody else. I'm worthy of being uh put on a pedestal just like everyone else. There's no one above me other than the creator, other than the Almighty. There's nobody worthy of greatness than me. There's no such, my business isn't little or small or anything like that. It's a Fortune 500 company, or you know, it's a huge business. You should never allow anyone to minimalize what you doing. Ever. Ever. Never let anyone make what you do seem so fucking insufficient, seem so fucking small and unappreciated. And I know at the end of the day, it's hard because 9 times out of 10, these type of situations that we're going through, especially when we're trying to go through a transition, whether it be to start our own business or just create a better life for ourselves, a better image of ourselves. A lot of the time, we're gonna lose people on the way there. I've talked about that many times in videos. We're gonna lose a lot of friendships. It's gonna be a lot of friends. And when I say lose friendships, I don't mean necessarily you're gonna be beefing with niggas. I mean, you might go from hearing from one person, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, however, to maybe not even hearing from them every other 3 weeks, maybe hearing from them once a month. But to me, that's no coincidence that the relationship has got to that point, right? The Creator makes no mistakes. The Almighty makes no mistakes. It's not a coincidence that the Almighty has made that wedge in between him and you, or her and you. It's for a reason. Maybe they were trying to dim your light. Maybe they were trying to uh, throw shade, and you being so infatuated with being their friend, or being in love, or being in any of those feelings, you weren't able to see it. You weren't able to see that this person was actually being a toxin to you by the little small remarks that they would say. Oh, your little business. Oh, or things that they would say as if like, oh, well, entrepreneurship doesn't work. How the fuck you know? You're not even an entrepreneur. Oh, well, there's no money in that. You can't start no one makes money off of that. It's going to take you a while. Most businesses fail in the first something. Like, it was nothing but negative, 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 negative. And it's either one or two things that you could go about that. You either stick around and actually embrace that, because I know a lot of people gonna say, well, I'm strong minded. I can handle negative thought patterns, and I can handle negative energy. I use it as fuel and stuff like that, and that's cool, and I get that. But everyone is a product of their environment. Everyone is a product of their environment. People who act broke or are broke, 9 times out of 10, if I picked all the friends that they around, I guarantee you their friends are just as broke, if not worse than they are. And sometimes people could minimize you, or people can try to do these things, and they're not even aware that they're doing it. A lot of the times. I'm pretty sure, well, maybe not. Who cares? They're not doing it on purpose. But either way, it doesn't matter. It has no benefit to you. It has no benefit to you. And if it has no benefit to you, it needs to be eliminated. It needs to be eliminated. There needs to be space. There needs to be a distance between you and whatever that is holding you back. Whether it be friends, family, co-workers, whatever. Don't let anybody dim your light, man. Protect your light. Protect your dreams. Protect it with your life, man. You gotta go hard body, man. You gotta go hard fucking body. Like, I remember having not arguments, But you know, like when you having conversations with your family and it's like you versus like your uncles, you versus your aunties, and they all making fun of you, laughing. Like I've had situations like that, bruh. No cap. I've had situations like that where I'm the only one at the family table that doesn't believe in a religion, and feeling as if that I'm being attacked for not believing in a religion, or I'm the only one who's striving to actually uh, have my business, own my own business. You can you imagine being at a table with, you know, 5, 6 adults who work their whole life and have a blue pill mentality, and here you come talking about entrepreneurship and uh and growing your body from the inside out and becoming a spiritual being, and religion is fake and all that shit, and they laughing at you, call, you know, like double teaming you and all types of shit, trying to dim your light. That damn near want to fight them because they trying to they low key sneak dissing, but just because they family, you don't want to bust them upside they shit. But then you in the back of your head, it's making you uncomfortable, bro. I've been in those type of situations, and that shit is not fun. And I had to ask myself, bro, I either gotta remove myself from these niggas, or I'm gonna end up beating the whole fucking party up. You know what I mean? Like, like I'm gonna end up punching everybody in here on they shit, cause like you trying to play me for real, dog. Like you trying to play, you know what I mean? No, I'm being so serious. Like you trying to, you trying to make me seem as if like I'm some bitch or something, or like that, I'm incapable. Or what's the proper term for that? I forgot the proper term. What I'm trying to say, incapable, not illiterate. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all trying to make it seem as if I'm not worthy of greatness. But then let a celebrity or they famous celebrity want to fucking, you know, do the same business that I'm doing. They sharing his shit. They sharing his videos. They sharing his fucking workout videos. They sharing all that shit. And this is how you know, man. People don't, especially your peers, man, they don't want to see you fucking win. Rarely, rarely, rarely. You might have one. And by the grace of the Almighty, you might have two. But other than that, man, nobody want to see you win. Nobody want to see you win. They want to dim your fucking light, dog. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a stack. You got to protect your light, man. Don't let anybody make you seem as if you not that nigga. You that nigga. You that nigga. Period. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at the man. I'm out. Peace.